I just did a short video on the Lactuca serriola and the Lactuca virosa side by side. And I do want to make mention of the difficulty of gathering the seed head. Okay, you see that it's like a dandelion and it puffs away. You know, it's easily blown. That's how come the plants are so prolific. And I'm trying to get a clear picture, a clear picture of it. That's how come the plants are so prolific and spread everywhere and grow everywhere. But it is very difficult to gather them. Last year, I would just break off one of these seed head like this before it bloomed, and just like a cut flower, it went ahead and bloomed and set the seed, and I had it in a box so that I could gather the seed from that. But it's not something that's easy to yield. Also, you see how tall this plant is? Yeah, I could chop it like I did last year, and I may still chop these. They're very tall, but you see how tall they are and how many seed head they are. It is very difficult to gather the seed unless, you just chop it and then stick the whole head into a bag. Um, I'm still debating on what I'm going to do about that. You can buy the seed online several places. I would love to think that there's someone that farms this and grows it in fields, but just a couple of seed would do anybody, I'm sure. But if you do see one growing by the side of the road, which they all are, or in a vacant lot, gather it. Chop that head, take it home in a box. Uh, save those seed in a box, and in the fall or the spring, just dump them in the place where you want the plant to grow. They've grown all over my yard because that's how this plant does. But the place where I laid them down last year, uh, they came up real good. And so I moved each one of those plants into this particular bed. There's just a few beds here. There's two really. And here's some good pictures of the seed heads. I need to go get my bag now and gather those. But if you just gather those, chop one of those heads and take it home and let the blooms open up and then drop the seed, then you can plant you some yourself to grow. And I would say, based on my use as someone with chronic pain and asthma, I probably only went through about 3/4 of a gallon, a half a gallon of dried leaves, and not chopped dried, just the dried leaves shoved into a container. So it's probably even less than that, but it's a gallon container, and that has held me. So I'm just picking off the best leaves that I decide that I want. I'm mixing them from the virosa and the serriola, and I'm sorry I'm saying so much. I just woke up. I would say 1 gallon would do a person who's trying to deal with chronic pain and some of the health effects that this Lactuca plant benefits. This is a miracle plant, people. I can't say it enough. But because I do have so much myself, I'm picking and choosing the very best leaves to use and cut. I hate all these dang fruit trees saplings that have grown up from the neighbors' crap. But Anyway, but you can see this plant right here, beautiful, healthy green leaves. This is the virosa, and the sage green here is the serriola with the prickles on the bottom. But I would say one person needs about a gallon of dried leaves to help them for a year. There were times I didn't need the plant. I do only use it medicinally. I do not use it for recreation like I do know that you can. I'm going to this year to cut some of the stems and let those dry out and use them to chew on. I have read that the native people, Cherokee in this area, wherever this plant grows, native peoples chewed on the stem after it dried out. So I'm also going to do that this year. So good luck. I really hope people can find this plant for themselves and harvest it for themselves, dry it for themselves, and get some pain relief. It really sucks having pain all the time. You know, you get up out of bed, you hurt. You get out of your car, you hurt. You walk across the floor, you hurt. Sitting trying to enjoy a conversation or watch TV or go out, you hurt all the time. So here's one of the little clusters of a seed head. This plant's a little shorter, so yeah, I can show it to you. I ate these last year. They taste kind of like raw broccoli is what I want to say it tastes like. But I hope y'all are getting some information from my videos that is sound and good and reliable. I have confirmed that the larger, darker variety is the virosa, and the smaller sage green variety with the prickles on the underside of the leaves is the serriola. They can both be used in the same manner. So here's an update on that. Good luck, guys.